Welcome to my channel. This is part 2 of my previous video, 30 life lessons from me. So I'm going to go on with number 15. Number 15, when you feel overwhelmed, take a manifestation nap, eat good food, dance, rest. So basically, when you just feel overwhelmed about something, do something to bring you in your pleasure, like a manifestation, a nap, or eating good food, dancing, resting, or anything that you might like to do, which can bring you in your pleasure. Number 16, create a love list for people you want around you and a list to become their reciprocal. So a love list is the list of qualities that you want in someone, for example, in a partner, in a relationship, or in a friend. And with that list, also make another list, which is the qualities that you need to have in order to be the reciprocal of that person in your life. Because everything that you want also wants you back if you can vibrate with the same vibration of them. For example, if you want as a partner someone who is trustworthy, you need to be able to trust. So you get the idea that creating a love list will make it more specific of the people that you want, but also be able to attract it um, using the law of attraction to attract those people, and also have the reciprocal qualities of them. Number 17. This is about relationships, about what high quality men want in a woman. And I just listed here two qualities, which I think are the basics and are the same for everyone because everyone has different things that they search for. But those two qualities are a feminine woman and second, emotional stability. These are really important to have in a relationship. Number 18. This is about forgiveness and how to forgive people. In fact, I've done another video which is specifically about forgiveness, uh, in which I talk about how to forgive someone who has really hurt you. But here, in a short life lesson, I will just say the essence of it, which is if you do not blame anyone, you do not have to forgive anyone. So don't blame people in the first place because they are in their own trauma, and forgiveness takes a lot of energy. Laugh at the abusive things they say. And if something triggers you, that means that you need to do inner work. Number 19. Never share your trauma with a man or with anyone if it triggers something in your body. So within this lesson there are two parts. First is the general one, never share your trauma with anyone. Because every time that you mention your trauma and you vent and explain it to someone else, it can trigger your body again to just make it that emotion more prominent in your body, because everything we feel just remains in our body if we don't do inner work, if we don't heal really from that thing. It's everything is just a little trauma that later we live with it. So don't emphasize it more by sharing it with other people and explaining it to other people, and again feeling like a victim. And the second part of it is to not share it with a man, with the man that I mean, with your partner, with a man with who you have an intimate relationship. Because even if he is a good man, it can sometimes be negative for you and for your relationship. Because, for example, he might mention it later, or if something traumatic has happened to you in the past, he might just say in in an argument between you two that you are like this because of what happened to you, and that is never good. Just, in my opinion, don't share it or share your trauma if you really have gone through something in your life. Maybe don't share it with your partner, or share it after years and years later. Never share it in the first years. Tip number 20, lesson number 20 in this video: to get rid of limiting beliefs by knowing that they are not absolute truths. So, absolute truths are things that are true for everybody, while um, limiting beliefs are just things that you think that are true for you. For example, if there is one person who is able to do something or the thing that you want, it means that you can do it too. So if you have beliefs that it can't be done, those are limiting beliefs. Get rid of them. Lesson 21. This has to do with the law of attraction too, and with something that can be called the deselection process. So when you lose a job or a relationship, thank the universe for creating the space for something better to come your way. So I think this doesn't need a lot of explanation, but often, a lot of times, everything happens for a reason, and it can bring something better. Sometimes people just get frustrated. For example, they express a desire to use the law of attraction and attract their desire, but when things start changing, they just get overwhelmed. So, but in fact, it might be that something better might come their way. So, if you express a desire to the universe, expect changes. At the beginning, it might seem fearful, but later it might be exactly the thing that you needed. Tip number 22 is to not worry about problems, things that are not happening right now at the moment. We often worry a lot about what will happen in the future, things that about 99% of our worries are things that will never happen, and really small percentage of them will really happen in reality, or other totally complete different things will happen in reality that we never imagined. So don't waste your time and brain energy worrying about those things. So if it's not a survival thing happening right now, hang up on your thoughts. If it is not happening right now, don't worry about it because it is going to lower your vibration. So value your vibration. It's something that it's really important. I also would not think about how I felt or my vibration in my life in my previous years, but then I understood that it's really something very, very important. Never engage in things that can lower your vibration if it's not absolutely necessary. For example, if it's not a survival thing happening right now. Lesson 23. When you do your inner work, also people around you change, but also they affect you, so protect your vibe. So this has also to do with protecting your vibration, which I mentioned in the previous lesson, because they are very related. So do your inner work, and people around you will start changing, will just bring the best out of themselves. And but also some people also they affect you. It's really true that people affect us. People we meet in our lives really affect our vibration and how we feel. So pay attention to that, and as much as possible, first do your inner work to bring the best out of people, then just avoid people who simply are not helping you with this. Lesson number 24 is don't take advice from people who are less evolved than you. So I always take advice only from people who I want to be, people who are stages more evolved than me, at least what I consider more evolved and where I want to be. This has made me to not pay attention about what advice or what opinions other people might say. They might also be jealous or just this is how they think, but if I don't want to be them, if I wouldn't exchange my life with theirs, I wouldn't take their advice. So just take advice from people who are more evolved than you. Lesson number 25. Energetically, you need to be okay with losing him. This is about, of course, about your partner, which um, at all times you need to be okay with losing him. Just be okay with that and focus more on your life, and the rest of the tips are more into this direction to just focus more on yourself. And of course you need to be okay with losing him if it ever happens. He's not the center of your life, so you need to be okay with that. Lesson number 26. Make the decision to get what you want, but don't break someone's free will. Don't get into arguments, but own your desires. So basically this means that know your desires and own them. Believe that in one way or another you are going to receive your desires from the universe, and the universe is going to use the path of least resistance for you. Maybe that thing will come from your partner, maybe from another source, but own your desire and really believe that you are going to attract it. But also don't break other people's will. This is one of the laws of the universe, that everyone has their free will. Don't try to push, for example, your partner to do something they don't want, or to manipulate them or whatever. It should come from them and from their free will if it's meant to come from them. If not, it will come from the path of least resistance. So don't never get into arguments with him or with anyone, because you just believe that you are going to receive what you want, and just respect what other people want, and they will get what they want too. So tip number 27 is to restore your energy. Maybe with things that happened in your life, you have lost your energy, I mean spiritually, because we can maybe recharge every day, but spiritually we often lose our energy because of the trauma or uh, things that we've gone through, and we come to a certain age when we need to restore our energy, or uh, will be scarred, like feel like scarred for life after a certain age because of things that happened. But it doesn't have to be that way. You can restore your energy by doing your inner work. So there is no such a thing as old people. It's just old energy. So this is also a lesson on how to remain young energetically. This is so the answer is inner work, and this can help a lot with restoring your energy, just feeling like your best age, like 20 again, in the sense of energy and things we've gone through. So experience in life is good, of course, but sometimes trauma scars us and makes us uh, worse over the years. But that's why it's really important to restore our energy. Lesson number 28 is to try to transition from your job to entrepreneurship. It's just what I think, that it's going to make someone's life easier, to just maybe even if you have a job, this is also a practical advice, to not depend on it. It's better to just start something on the side, like an online business, something like that, that you can do and that is also your passion, and where you can be independent. I have created other videos about how to earn money from a blog and how to earn passive income. You can find those videos on my channel. Um, so I share in those videos my experience, so I'm not going to talk about this topic here, but as life lesson is to just transition from your job to entrepreneurship. Uh, Lesson number 29 is to, even if you are married or if you are with someone, to engage in hobbies and activities for a rotation. So to not focus all your energy on a partner, your intimate partner. This is what this tip is, this lesson is about. But to fill your life with hobbies and activities um, that you might do. So to not focus all your energy on a partner. I also think that if you are not married to someone or not engaged, you need to do rotational dating. So to date a lot of people in the same time to just find the best partner for you. This way you won't also focus all your energy on one person. Um, but in the case that you are married or engaged, find hobbies and activities that you can do, you can fill your life, and just your partner is just a small part of your life, maybe 25% of your life or of your time. Of course, it doesn't mean that you give him 25%. When you are with him, you give him your 100%, but you also have your life, hobbies, and activities that you do for yourself and also make you happy. Lesson 30, so this is the last one, is similar to the previous one, is to focus your energy back in you and to focus on your self-development. Focus on yourself and to invest in yourself. The best investment you are going to do is the investment in yourself. It will always return. You can lose a business, you can lose a partner, you can lose everything you have basically in this life, but you can't lose your inner work and the person that you've become. So when you bring your energy back to you, you will evolve quickly. So that's all for this video. These are my 30 life lessons for 30 years. I will call this video, even though I'm not 30 yet, but I wanted to share with you 30 life lesson of a 29 and something years old. This is part 2, and you can also find part 1 of this video, which I'm going to share in the description box. So that's all. Thank you for watching. Bye.